coming. Oh! Oh, what a pleasant surprise. Hey, you! My, you've grown, haven't you? It's nice to see you after so long. How have you been keeping? You been well? Good, good, I'm glad. Oh, no. Rowan's at college at the moment. He was here on his spring break and went back as soon as it was over. You're in college too, aren't you? Oh, no, right, yes. You graduated. Yes, I remember. I saw it on Facebook. Sorry, I'm getting old. This old brain of mine isn't quite what it used to be. You and Rowan have been such good friends for so many years, I keep forgetting the age gap between you two. So, already out of college. Time suddenly does fly, doesn't it? Especially when you're an old bugger like me. Oh, shush. I am an old bugger, and I'm proud of that fact. You don't have to lie to me. Oh God, where are my manners? Would you like to come in for a bit? Get yourself out of the rain. Yeah, come on in. Excuse the mess. Yeah, might need to step over a couple of these boxes. Well, you know, I always was a pack rat. Hoarding everything that I ever came across, and now that I'm getting older, I've decided that I need to start condensing down some of my things. Oh, come off it. None of this stuff has got any value besides being an old man's nostalgic treasures. Oh, my old Atari. I think I might even have the box for that, actually. Well, I know that it might have some value to someone who collects consoles, but what's the point of collecting them? You know? It needs to be played with. Tell you what, if I can find the box for that at some point, I'll let you know, and I'll let you have it. Yeah? Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to play with it anymore. I'm past that now. Anyway, Rowan got me a Switch for Father's Day, so... Yes, I know. Outgrown one console, not outgrown another. I can still be juvenile at heart, even when the old bones start creaking. Would you fancy a tea or a coffee? Any sort of hot beverage? Yeah, sure. I've got some in the kitchen. Come with me. Yeah, I've had a bit of refurbishing done in the kitchen. You know, since the divorce. Well, it just never felt like home, you know? It was all so high-tech and city life. Just never really into that. I much prefer the more humble, quaint country look. Well, you know, you can take the boy out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the boy. Oh, you don't have to be sorry. All things considered, everything was actually pretty good during the marriage. But I think it sort of ran its course, you know. That and the, personal discovery. Oh, don't get me wrong, she was brilliant about it. Rowan's mother was really understanding, and she was more than generous in leaving me the stuff that she did. I was afraid she was going to think that, you know, I'd been using her for all these years. Well, you do have to remember, mate, that life was very, very different when I was your age. People like me, they weren't accepted. Had to hide who they were. It was expected that you got married to a woman, you had kids, and carried on your legacy like everyone else before you. I just sat there and cried when she said that she understood, and she actually apologized, thinking that she in some way had made me feel worse about myself. I think that was probably the best way our marriage could have come to an end. No fighting, everyone left on good terms. No one had done anything wrong. You don't hear about many cases like that these days, do you? Well, that's just how culture changes, isn't it? Back when I was young, you married young, had as many kids as you could, and that was it. But your generation, you've got all the choices. You've got all the different options available. So I guess what I'm saying is, don't waste your opportunities while you're young. Don't be me. Oh, shut up. I'm no good example. If anything, I'm a good example of what not to do. Don't just settle for the first thing that comes up. What about now for me? Well, you never know. There might be a few opportunities for me, but I'm not going to hold my hopes up. Not a lot more this old dog can do anyway. Anyway, what was it that you came round for? I mean, if you were hoping to see Rowan, then obviously, like I said, he's not here at the moment, but you wanted to talk to me? Oh, okay. What was it you wanted to talk about? Are you okay, mate? You look a little bit anxious. Are you having troubles with money? Or is it work? Have you been able to tell your parents that something's not quite right? Mate, whatever it is, there's always a way of working through it. Is there a reason why you think you can't tell your parents? You don't think they'd accept you? Well, how about you tell me then? I've always tried to be impartial. I know what it's like to be judged. Hey, wait. Don't try to run away. I'm trying to help. A mistake? Why was coming here a mistake? You were kinda hoping the Rowan would be here to be an excuse? What? So, was there something you wanted to talk to me about, or was there not? You do have something that you want to say. Then why can't you? Mate, please, what's going on? You don't know. Well, at least I know I'm not alone. No, I'm not laughing at you. I mean, I kind of see myself in you a little bit. Growing up, I was always a bit reserved, never truly saying what was on my mind. Even when you were little, you always looked like you were holding something back. I mean, that's silly. I might just very well have been reading into things, but... Oh, you were? You always have held back from what was truly on your mind. Oh. Well, guess I'm better at reading character than I thought. So you're too scared to say what's actually on your mind, huh? Well, as old men usually do, may I offer a bit of advice? From my experience, I've found that crossing that line isn't quite as scary as you think it is. When you're young, you think that fear is the worst thing. It cripples you and it holds you back and it makes you hesitate. And that's when you miss out on opportunity. But take this from an old man. Disappointment cannot hold a candle to regret. The what-ifs are so much worse than knowing for certain. What if I had just done this? What if I had just taken that step, said what I needed to say? There's no point in worrying about making mistakes. You're going to make them no matter what. It's part of growing up. It's part of learning. But unless you make that first step, you'll never know for sure, will you? So go after what you want. Say the things you need to say. Whatever it is you're holding back on, it's always worth the risk, isn't it? But it's best to know for sure than to live in constant hypotheticals. Oh. Well, I like you too. You've always been such an amazing friend to Rowan, and you've grown up into a very splendid young gentleman, and... Excuse me? You'd like me... as in... Oh my. Okay. That's one way to come out of the closet, I guess. You're not just coming out of the closet. Um, oh boy. That's a doozy. Would you permit me just one moment, please? I think I need to sit down. No, nothing's wrong. No. I don't know how I'm meant to feel at the moment. I don't know how to take this. Well, I guess I just need to ask one very crucial thing. Did I do anything that might have traumatized you or been inappropriate when you were a kid? Well, I read somewhere that people can develop affections and attractions to people in their life, especially adults when they were children and things like that, when someone's been nice to them during a traumatic childhood, or sometimes they develop attractions out of some form of trauma that is I used to, I'd pat you on the back and I would play rocket ship with you, but I never thought it was anything more than just harmless fun. You swear that I haven't traumatized you or done anything like that? Okay. Then, how long has this been going on? Oh, well, that's quite the crush. You don't want it to just be a crush anymore. Oh, I can't, no, buddy, mate, I can't, I don't, oh, it's not like you're not a good person or a good, oh god, I'm getting flustered. Look, you've been a wonderful friend to Rowan. You have been an amazing young man growing up. You have become a fantastic, very, very lovely young adult, but I am literally old enough to be your father. I mean, even worse than that. I actually know your father very well. And he would kill me. He would kill me if he ever found her. What are you doing? I don't think this is... this isn't very appropriate. What are you apologizing for? For making me uncomfortable. I'm not uncomfortable because of you. This is all just a lot to take in. So, you actually wish to pursue a, relationship with me? Don't you think that, someone closer to your own age might be a bit more appropriate? Well, I just mean that, I've been married. I fathered children, one of which is your best friend, and that just... that just hit home. Oh, that's made it stranger. Oh no, one of my children is your best friend. Are you sure? Okay. I'm holding you. Oh my god. Why does this feel more comforting? Why does this feel comforting? I haven't actually given my feelings on the situation. Yeah, I guess I haven't. And I think the explanation as to why is because I don't know how I feel. I really, honestly don't. I mean, I look at you and I just think of that little boy that I used to take my son on play dates with, and would take to the zoo and, you know, spend some days out with, at family picnics, and, you know, friends and family would all gather, and now I look at you and you're a man now. You're a full-grown man, and you can make your own decisions in life, and you've decided that for some reason this silly old bastard is attractive to you. Just let me make fun of the situation so that I can try and calm down about it. You're my son's best friend, and you say you have feelings for me. I don't get me wrong, you're very attractive, you're very handsome. Handsome, not attractive. Oh, god damn it, no, I'm not trying to enable this. You are a very wonderful, wonderful, wonderful young man. But I don't know. I really, honestly don't know. No. You haven't made me uncomfortable. It's just a lot to come to terms with. So you're serious about this? I thought as much. Well then, in that case, I suppose you probably have a question to ask of me. Do you not? Well, as it happens, I haven't got plans for this evening. Dinner? That would be nice. What time do I want to be picked up? You're picking me up. You have a car now. I mean, yeah, of course you do. You're a young man now. I 8 would be awesome. Okay, great. I will see you then. Mind how you drive. I have a date with my son's best friend. This is gonna make me look like the biggest cradle-robbing scumbag in the world.